Hey everybody, so today for you guys I'm going to be sharing with you another haul slash product updates video. I did one of these a few weeks back, maybe more like a month or two ago, and I've accumulated more products and I figured that I had enough where it's time to do this, otherwise this video is going to be way too long. I sort of been this way with empties videos too. I just want to like keep on collecting until I reach a point where it's like I have way too much. I should have filmed this forever ago. So before we get to that point, let's get on to this. Because I feel they're kind of like hauls because they are products I've never shown you guys, and some of them are products that I, recently picked up within the past like week or so, but I still have a good idea on my opinions on them, and some of these I've had for like a month, so I have like full-on reviews that I could do with some of these, and I just like kind of putting all these into one video where I show the products I've recently picked up and then my overall thoughts on them. So if you guys have a good title for these types of videos, leave down in the comments and I will pick one and it will be the title for these videos. So the first trip that I made a while ago to Ulta, I was needing to pick up some new cotton rounds, and so I got the Ulta 80 premium cotton rounds, just the little pack like this, and these are by far the best cotton rounds that I've used in a really long time. I used to use ones from Walmart, I used to use ones from Target, and I found that they just really break up on my skin, and you get that little like pilling almost all over your face, and it's not attractive. It's really hard to try to get all that off. These do not do that at all. They're very durable. They're a little bit thicker, and I find that they absorb product well without like completely absorbing it so that you get none on your skin. It still disperses the product under your skin without soaking up so much in the cotton round, because then you're just wasting products. So I am like super impressed with these, and I think that these are the cotton rounds that I will continue to purchase. And then another reason I went on that trip is to pick up gold liners for my music festival makeup tutorial, which I've already done. I posted that about a week ago, and you guys can definitely go check that out if you want to see it. But I picked up some gold liners because I was wanting to do a black eye with gold liner, and as you guys know, it was just an atrocity. Those gold liners sucked. They were from NYX. I got the liquid crystal liner and then the studio line liner. I really just hated both of them, so I ended up returning those. I don't have them to show you, but basically I did not like them. I would not recommend them. But in that same trip, I also picked up the NYX Rouge Cream Blush. This is in the shade Rose Petal. I got this because it was kind of like a buy one get one 50% off deal, so I had the two liners, and then I found this and I was like, okay, well I really want to buy this, so I have another product from NYX I'm going to show you just so that I could, get the best deal. But I do really like this product. This is a beautiful, I don't know, it's kind of like a warm rosy pink. It's maybe got like a touch of coral to it, I would say. I don't know if Rose Petal is the best way to describe it because it's not really like a reddy blush. It's more of a corally pinky blush, but it's really nice. I've heard a lot of good things about these NYX cream blushes. I have heard that they're a little bit greasy, but I find that they actually, while they don't dry down to like a powder finish whatsoever, they don't feel oily and greasy on the skin. They leave a nice kind of like dewy appearance, but the color is gorgeous, nicely pigmented, and I think that's just really pretty on the cheek. And then so I could get the whole buy one get one 50% off deal, I got the NYX Eyebrow Shaper. This is a wax eyebrow shaper. It's sort of in this like pencil format. I mentioned this in my March Awesomes and Awfuls as an awesome because I love this. I have it on today, not that you can really see, but it really keeps your eyebrow hairs in place. I find that it gives them a very kind of like sleek looking appearance, if that makes sense. So just something about the pencil that just really makes your eyebrows look sharp, and I'm just really impressed with this. I will prefer it over a lot of the brow gels that I've used. I couldn't think of the word. I'm like, what are those called again? But yeah, brow gels that I've used in the past. I actually really prefer this because I feel like it keeps my brows in place longer, and I just like the look it gives my brows. And coincidentally, this just happened to be on the day that they were giving away these It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Plus Keratin samples. It's a full-size product, so that's why I say sample. I mean, it's like, this, you would pay $20 for it because it is completely 100% full-size. But if you spend over $20, they were giving these for free until, supplies ran out, and I had no idea that they were doing that. Like, I went into Ulta just on a random day to pick up this stuff, so this was like an awesome surprise because I've always wanted to try the It's a 10. This one has the keratin in it, so I'm kind of on the fence with keratin products because they can make your hair worse over time. They're sort of like too much of a good thing, so you do have to be careful with keratin and only use it, twice a week, because otherwise your hair will get to a point where it just gets more brittle and it starts to fall off. But overall, the 2 times a week that I do use this, I really like it. It smells really nice. It's sort of a, I don't know, it's kind of a weird scent. It's kind of like a fresh scent. I don't know. I can't describe it because it's unlike anything that I've ever smelled, but it does smell good. And it really makes your hair soft. It makes it shiny. I love that it has heat protectant in it. And overall, it's a step that I really, really look forward to taking, you know, those 2 times a week. And I'm just really, really impressed with this. Plus, this thing is like 20 bucks on its own. So I'm really, really happy that I was able to try it for free, basically. And I've just been really, really liking it. Alrighty, and then now naturally, I've made some trips to Target over the past few weeks because Target is my haven. I absolutely love Target, as you guys know, and whenever I go in there I go a little bit crazy. They've been completely revamping their beauty section too, which I think is really cool, so I'm excited to try out some new products. But they've had some products that were on sale. That doesn't really apply to this product here, but it does apply to this one that I'll be showing you in just a second, as well as a hair straightener that I have to tell you guys about. But this here is the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express. I'm sure you guys, just by me holding this up, know what this is. This has been all over YouTube, all over the beauty blogging community, and I haven't tried it because honestly, Maybelline mascaras just aren't my favorite, and this isn't my favorite either. I think I'm done with Maybelline mascaras unless they come out with something that I'm like super interested in or I think looks amazing. I don't know, during the past like 3 or 4 years, their mascaras have just really, really disappointed me. I find that the formulas are really wet. I don't prefer that. And there's just something about them. I find that they flake. I find that they just don't, I don't know, they just don't really do a whole lot for my lashes. You know, mascaras from L'Oreal like the Voluminous and mascaras from Physicians Formula, Neutrogena, some Revlon mascaras, in fact, I really, really like. But Maybelline mascaras, I just don't get along with. This is no exception. First of all, the plastic bristle brush I don't love. These aren't my favorite. I like traditional bristles, but I thought that it looked kind of nice. You know, they seemed like they were nicely spaced apart. But this formulation is so wet, and I find that for a volume building mascara, it's really, really tough to get that with a wet formulated mascara. Like, I don't feel like they put thought into that. Most of the time with volumizing mascaras, you want something waxy and you want something drier because that's what's really going to cling to your lashes, and it's going to give you that volume at the root, and it's really, really going to give you like those, you know, va-va-voom kind of lashes. And this just doesn't do it because with the wet formula, as soon as you go in there with a second coat, it just clumps. And honestly, I'm wearing it today, and I don't see anything nice with my lashes. They kind of look like short, little, stubby things, and I just don't like it. Part of me really wants to return this. Part of me wants to keep it, see if it dries out, and maybe here in like a month, if it's any better. I think that I'll probably do that because, I mean, it kind of works somewhat well on the lower lashes, so if all else fails, you know, it's $5. It's a good lower lash mascara, but honestly, I think I'm just done with Maybelline mascaras. I do not like this, and I really wouldn't recommend it because there are so many other volumizing mascaras out there that do a million times better than this does. This is part of the beauty clearance. This is the NP Set Day to Night Liquid Eyeliner Duo in the shade Los Cabos, and this is a beautiful bronzy liner with this gold liner on the other side. So the idea behind this is you have sort of your daytime liner, and then you have like a nighttime glittery fun liner that you can just, you know, run over the top or do something with it to give your look a little bit more of something something. And I really like this. I actually did a look with this. I posted it on my Instagram, on my beauty Instagram. That's always linked down below. You guys can go check it out. But I just did a very simple liner where I started with a brown gel liner, and I just sort of did an outline of a thicker winged line, and then I filled it in with this bronze, and it just looked so pretty. And I got so many compliments that day when I was running around doing errands. But this bronze liner is just gorgeous. This gold is just really, really pretty. They're long wearing. I don't find that they get all over my eyelashes. It is one of those liquid liners that has that kind of like brush format, just kind of like the NYX ones did. And I usually don't like I said, I find that they get all over my eyelashes, and it's really hard to get off because usually these are pretty long wearing formulations, but this does not do that. So I love that, and the color is just absolutely stunning. I think that this originally retails for $15. I don't know if it's worth 15 bucks for a liquid liner, but it was on sale for $4, and I definitely think that for $4 this is totally worth it. So if you can still pick this up, I definitely recommend it. I think that this is going to be an awesome product for the summer, and it's just so, so pretty. And then moving on to hair straightener that I was talking about, this is the Conair Infiniti Pro Straightening Iron, and this again was on sale. I think that it was on sale for I want to say like $25, but I had a $10 gift card, so I got it for like around the $14, $15 mark. It was somewhere around there. And I am just really liking this. The reason I decided to pick this up is because since I have been cutting my hair and I've been going like shorter and shorter and shorter, I don't know if you guys realized in my past few videos, but I actually kind of bumped up the whole asymmetrical thing. I also posted that on my Instagram, but anyways, it's been really hard with like my thicker plated straight irons to get a nice smooth style. It just is really awkward to try to do. So I wanted a skinnier straightening iron, so I picked this up. I've had this now for about, I would say 3-4 weeks, and I love this straightening iron. First of all, it takes like 10 seconds. I think technically it takes 15. So 15 seconds to heat up, which is awesome. It's very customizable with the heat settings. You have this little dial here that has all these different numbers. So it starts at like 0 and I think goes all the way to like 30. Yeah. I usually keep it around 10. I find that that gets the job done without burning my hair. And I really, really, really like this, you guys. It doesn't make my hair frizzy. It makes my hair really soft. It doesn't make my hair feel damaged, and overall I'm just really, really impressed with this. Plus it's kind of a cool color. I like this like bright yellow with this sort of like silver design. I don't know. It also has floating plates. It's supposed to have like tourmaline technology or something like that. You know, basically it has tons of claims like most hair straighteners do, but I really do find that this works and I'm a big fan of it. This video is already taking way too long. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that in that same Target trip with the Rocket Mascara, I picked up my e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleanser. I love this stuff. This is by far my favorite spot cleanser, but I was really disappointed to see that they have reduced the size. I don't know when they did that, but the one that I had before was literally, I think, 3 or 4 times the size of this. It was big. It came in a huge bottle, so when I was looking around Target trying to find this, because I ordered that one off the e.l.f. website like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I've had it for a really long time, so it definitely lasts you. But I was looking around Target trying to find it, and I was like, why can't I find my brush cleanser? Realized they put it in this tiny little bottle, so you're only getting like 1/4 of the amount, which sucks because it's $3, and before they used to have the big size for $3, so I don't know. I don't know when they decided to do that. It was a little bit disappointing for me, but $3 nonetheless is not, you know, that much money to pay for a brush cleanser, and I really like this. It's antibacterial. I find that it gets a lot of the makeup off my brushes. Of course, not absolutely everything, but just for, you know, day-to-day, in between, you know, my deep washes, I love this stuff. One thing that I have noticed is I think that they maybe reformulated it or they put in a different scent, because before the scent was very orangey. It was a little bit off-putting, but I tolerated it because I really like the product. Now the scent is much better. It still kind of has a citrusy scent, but it's a lot more cleaner smelling, if that makes sense. It just doesn't smell as like perfumey, and it just smells more fresh. So I'm a huge fan of that. Wish that the size was still the same because that was just really disappointing, but I am really liking this. It's, like I said, my favorite brush cleanser that I have ever used as far as like daily spot treatments. Okay, I seriously keep on forgetting to mention stuff because I'm like looking around, looking on my phone at all the stuff that I have written down, and I forgot that in that same Target trip with the NP set liner, I also picked up a new hair dye just to give my hair a little bit of a refresh, and for that I love the Natural Instincts colors from Clairol because they're semi-permanent, so that they're not going to be damaging. They don't have any ammonia in them, so it's not like a permanent hair color because those are quite damaging. And just in between coloring, when I feel like I need a little bit of extra something because the color's faded or my roots are looking really bad, I love using these because they just, you know, amp up the color a bit, and they're not going to damage your hair. So I got this one in the shade Dark Red because I've been really enjoying this kind of like a burgundy red color. It's a really weird hand motion, but I've been really, really liking this color. And what was really cool about this is that it was also on sale for $4.18, and I had a $2 coupon, so it made it seriously like a $2 hair dye, and I freaking love the color. Like, I think that it's just so pretty, and my phone just keeps going. I think that it's so pretty. I think that it really just kind of flatters my skin tone, and I've gotten lots of compliments on it, and like I said, it's $2, so I love these things. They smell pretty good. They don't seem to damage my hair at all, and while they only last 28 shampoos, it's perfect until I'm ready to go in with another permanent color. I just really, really like these, and like I said, for those in-between hair dye colors, if you just need a refresh, these are really nice.